I got one name for y'all. Justin Herbert. Josiah.
What's good, brother?
Roll the clip.
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah, here comes the.
My name's Calvin-Domingo, aka Steezy A. Smith. And if you're new to this channel, or if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Join the family, join the team, hit that subscribe button for a couple of brothers, show some love. Don't forget to also leave us a like and drop a comment if you enjoyed. And last but not least, follow us on all forms of social media, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, to keep up to date with not only our content, but the latest content in the sports world. And without further ado, you tune in to Steezy A. Smith, and let's get to cooking. In the NFL, what's a young quarterback's best friend? If you said offensive line, while that was a good answer, no. A young quarterback's best friend is an elite wide receiver. And that's exactly what Justin Herbert is, a young quarterback who is verging on the territory of elite. Yes, he set the NFL record for most touchdown passes in a season by a rookie quarterback last season with 31, and that was without playing a full 16-game schedule. He played 15 games, but he broke Baker Mayfield's previously established record of 27 and Peyton Manning and Russell Wilson's previously established record of 26 with 31 of his own touchdown passes, and that was with the worst offensive line in all of football, according to Pro Football Focus. And while the Chargers have definitely made offensive line a priority this offseason, by bringing in 4 new starters on that unit, well, there really isn't much to add to the LA Chargers roster. Looking at their defense, they already have a whole bunch of pieces on that side of the football. Derwin James has been very injury prone, but when healthy, he's one of the best safeties in all of football. Joey Bosa, he's making $20+ million for a reason. He's one of the best pass rushers in all the football. They still have Chris Harris Jr., and they still have some pieces on defense. And so with that being said, this team is ready to take that next step now. This team is ready to make the playoffs now. And yes, you might look at the receiving core and say, oh, they have a Keenan Allen, they have a Mike Williams. Well, Mike Williams, since being drafted in 2017, has been very inconsistent, and he's only played one full 16-game season. And I'm not saying that you bring in Julio and you kick Mike Williams out. No, I'm not saying that at all. Because outside of those two guys, the LA Chargers really don't have much depth at the wide receiver spot. And at tight end, while they did lose Hunter Henry to the New England Patriots in free agency, Jared Cook isn't really a long-term option, seeing as how he's 34 years old. And so you bring in a guy like Julio Jones, who leads all NFL pass catchers in NFL history, who averages 95.5 yards per game. Well, that'd be a big boost to Justin Herbert and a big boost in terms of his development moving forward. If he was able to produce in the way that he did, in the manner that he did, with the terrible offensive line, with the weapons that really weren't the best in all of football, and with the defense that struggled, and with the head coach that struggled to make decisions during a game, well, the sky is the limit for Justin Herbert. You look at all the other teams that were super aggressive when they had a rookie quarterback on a rookie scale deal. Russell Wilson with the Seattle Seahawks, Baker Mayfield with the Cleveland Browns, Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens, Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals, Jared Goff and the LA Rams. The list goes on and on and on. When you have a rookie quarterback on a rookie scale deal, you have a short window in the NFL. And while you have that 4 to 5 year period where you're not paying your quarterback such a huge percentage of the cap, well, you take advantage and you attack different weaknesses, different holes on the roster, and you fill those needs while the quarterback is playing on a very cheap deal. And now Julio Jones, he's scheduled to make $20+ million in the next couple of years, and by the time his contract expires, that's when Justin Herbert will be due for an extension. And so this works out perfectly. But looking at the Atlanta Falcons side of things, if they were to trade Julio Jones, it would most likely be after June 1st, in which they will save lots more in cap space. If they were to trade him after June 1st, they could spread out his cap hit and at least have enough to sign their draft class. As it stands right now, the Atlanta Falcons have under $1 million in cap space, just over $400,000 to be exact, and they haven't even signed the rookie class yet. And so Julio Jones is all but certain out of there. If you were tuning in earlier today to Undisputed, well, he pretty much told Shannon Sharp on the phone that, yeah, I'm out of there. So it's only a matter of time before Julio Jones is really traded. And while there are other teams like the Ravens, the Colts, the Patriots, and the Niners, the Chargers stand out as the most logical fit, seeing as how they have a young quarterback that's ready to win now. They have a receiving core that isn't yet complete, and they've already revamped their offensive line. So why not go all in year 2 of Justin Herbert and trade for a guy like Julio Jones, who is still one of the best receivers in all of football? I just see it as a win-win for both the Falcons. They get to save cap space, and I don't know if the Chargers are willing to part with the first-round pick, but seeing as how they've done a good job of keeping their draft picks, well, they still have all those picks at their disposal. I can see the Chargers trading a first-round pick for Julio straight up, but if I'm tripping, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think is the best team fit for Julio Jones. If it's not the Chargers, comment down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're cutting this one short today, but nothing but love. Steezy out. Again, this video is going to be dedicated to Mr. Todd Nas. While that concludes this video, we have loads of other content. You don't have to stop watching there. Other content on our channel homepage, as well as our social media platforms. And again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for us. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Nothing but love, and Steezy out.